I'm ready when you are.
Oh, I'm ready.
IMCA Modified Main Event. Night number 1 of 2 here at the Winter Heat Weekend. Perris Auto Speedway. On the pole, the number 70 machine of Terry Hirschberger from Corona, California. To his outside, the number 34 of Anthony Forta from Redlands. Row number 2 has the number 1-2. That is Josh Combs from Sacramento, and to his outside, the number 24 of Brady Morris, I believe is how that is said. Row number 3 is the number 31 machine that is piloted by Dave Clark from Riverside, and to the outside is the number 5K of Mike Kirby. Look out for him in this main event.
Yeah, if the heat race is any indication.
Then we got row number 4, the 15E, Bill Eagleston, and to his outside, the 129 of Andy Obertello. Row 5 has the 15B, that is a Dominator, Brad Pounds, and to his outside, the number 33A of Billy Wormsbecker from Big Bear. Pounds from Bakersfield. The number 00, that is Corey Sample from Winnemucca, Nevada. To Corey's outside will be the number 93, piloted by Kyle Morris from Ramona, California. Next row back has a 07. That is driver Billy Griffin.
Hey, we were right.
That's right. And to Billy's outside is the number 40 of Keith Alteg from San Diego area, Imperial Beach.
What a great field of modifieds.
Yeah, absolutely. It grew from for his numbers. Then we got the number 29 on the inside. That is 29 of Charles Becker from Yucaipa. And to Charles outside is Brenda Kirby from Torrance, California. Last 2 rows has the number 53 of Gary Spears. The number 42W, that is piloted by James Corey from Hemet. The number 17A of Dylan Osborne, and rounding out the field, late entry, we saw him coming in at the tail of the heat races. That is the number 1X of Steve Streeter, or 1X of Jeff Streeter.
20 cars. Here we go.
Green flag waves. We go IMC Modified Racing here at Perris. And 3 wide by 3 wide. And around it goes the number 34. Eagleston up in the air, and we have a stack up in turn number 2.
Oh, more trouble.
And up front for your leader, that is Kirby involved with Clark. And the 70, Obertello coming to a stop. A crazy start to this Perris Winter Heat Weekend on a main event. Hirschberger and the number 70 around, and that caused another stack up on opposite ends of the racetrack. But so far, everybody is driving away. Eagleston, who popped a wheelie out of turn number 2, continues on. It looks like Wormsbecker in the 33A, he pulls into the pits with left front damage. And we got to see how Clark is doing in the number 31, who is stuck in the driver's door of Hirschberger's 70 machine. You see that they're inspecting the upper control arm that is no longer in service. Oh man, a wild start here.
Yep, I would say so. Just trying to see if they end up staying with the Wormsbecker machine up here. These two are still, looks like they finally got away from each other.
Hirschberger now pulling away from the
missing
wreck.
some bumpers.
And that 31.
The real bummer about the second incident was the fact that it happened, you know, after we were already going to get the caution.
Yeah. See if I can pull up a replay here in time. See them running to the pits right now. Here's a replay of what happened. See the damage there on the 31. Now I'll show the replay since you've looked at all the damage. 3 wide by 3 wide. And a stack up. 34 around. Look at that wheelie hang time for Eagleston. He looks like Gravedigger over there in Anaheim tonight. And then everybody kind of coming in, doing a great job of slowing down as much as they can. Wormsbecker crawling up the wall. And then over in turn number 3. We got more trouble. Kirby getting a piece of the wall. Clark drives inside the 70 of Hirschberger's door, driver's door, and Overtello doing a great job of coming to a stop. Everybody else doing a great job of keeping it down low. So wild start here.
Yeah. $16 cars are still on track. 1 returning, which will give us 17 cars on track. Lights are still on.
See if you can see any updates through the pits right now. You see the number 93 of Morris, as you see Hirschberger pulling back on the track. Surprisingly, Jeffrey, when you get to these bigger tracks, the more contact these drivers make, the worse they can be on the damage side. But so far,
we have the 31 climbing out.
Yeah, that's Clark. But so far, everybody but Clark continuing on.
There's the 93. The only one I don't see, Tommy, is Wormsbecker.
Which, that makes the most sense. He's actually pitted in front of us where we can't even see him. Over there behind all the big haulers.
I do see a helmet, but that's on a Camaro.
Not gonna work. This guy's just standing on top of his hauler. It looks like the Sample family.
Restart here on lap number 1 here at Perris Auto Speedway.
Fields at the ready. Morris and Combs bring the field to the green.
Already back to 3 wide action.
Yeah, I was going to say Sample in the middle. Track is drying out, a little bit dusty here. No problem. None of these drivers aren't used to.
Now, you and I both agreed when we were getting this going, Tommy, this 5K of Mike Kirby's one to watch. He dominated his heat race.
He's up to 5th right now, looking for more. Oh, and around he goes, up high and slips. So the yellow's gonna wave. I think we might have jinxed Kirby on that one.
He's not gonna be happy with us.
Man, right as we were getting him wound up, he winds up in the pits here, lap number 3.
Pulling it into the pit area, Tommy.
I wonder if that's a case where he's like, you know what, let me have my guys check it.
Well, he has damage to the right side.
You probably hears some revving and whatnot.
Hey, look, it's our one-legged.
There he is.
What was it?
Well, he's 2-legged, but
1 foot drive.
One leg drive.
1 leg drive. That's what it was. 1 leg drive. This guy used to be a figure skater. It's his natural stance.
Let me pull up a replay here.
As they look at.
He throws it in the corner and just hope that the cushion was there to hold him, but nothing was there.
Well, we're going back to racing.
And green flag's out.
Kirby's still in the pits. Oh, we had contact. Oh, Kirby's going to make it back out on the racetrack. Right at the tail of the field. So that's the nice thing about this pit area setup, the way I have it.
Easy access, easy on, easy off, but having to come from the back is not going to be easy. Big old swarm of modified through turns number 3 and 4. And to the outside, looking in the 15B of Brad Pound on the 2nd spot.
And now Streeter pulls it into the pit area.
Now Andy Overtello in the middle, battle for 5th. Up front, battle for the 2nd spot. It is Combs down low in the 1-2 machine, and Brad Pound's up high. And then more slicing and dicing down into turn number 1. So Corey Sample holds on to the 4th spot. Over Overtello. Again, Pound with a run to the outside into turn number 3.
And Kirby off the pace down the back straightaway.
Gotta wonder if there's any more damage cosmetically or suspension when he backed it into the corner. Could have skewed that rear end.
Here's your leader.
Yeah, he is gone. That is Morris in the 24 machine. And battles all throughout.
Lap number 6 on the board. Your leader working that wide line, almost catching the wall. And we do have a car around. The 17A spins it over.
Keeps it going.
Turns 3 and 4.
Keeps it running. That's the 17A of Osborne. So he'll go a lap down. And you see Pounds in the second spot over Combs in third. Fourth is Sample, over Tello fifth. Everybody single file at the moment. Lap number 8 of 20.
Gotta wonder how much the conditions changed over that red flag.
You can see, oh, trouble on the back straightaway. The 42W right in front of your leader got all crossed up, kept it down low.
Hot cross buns.
And he
halfway. Oh boy.
Yeah, that 42 trying to get as much grip as he can. And he's actually in the middle of the battle for the third spot. Corey Sample gets by Combs. Now he's got to fight with a 42W machine lapper. And in turn number 3, Combs with a little bit of a bumper tag.
Oh boy, Obertello having to deal with lap traffic.
Yeah, he thought the outside lane was going to be the one he needed, and more contact.
I think he's had enough of the 17A machine.
You think?
Oh, we'll find out very quickly.
Andy Obertello getting major held up by Osborne in the 17, who is a lap traffic racer right now. Obertello's going to go wide and get by Osborne.
Lap 11. Although the lead opened up big time, it looks like Pounds has been able to keep it from growing any bigger, but look at even the right side damage on Pounds' machine.
Yeah, I mean, it was a wild start to this main event.
Most cars ended up with damage. It looks like, Tommy, from what I'm observing from most of the field, it looks like they're kind of searching.
Yeah, I mean,
trying to maybe find some moisture left in the track.
These drivers all had to sit it out. The track dried up. They watered it right before the main events, which from the start of the modified race till the first main events in that water was probably only about 30, 35 minutes.
Battling going on here. For the 6th position, the 34 machine has it. Everyone else chasing down. Oh, the 70 goes around over in turn number 4.
And
this could be a yellow.
And the flagman's chasing the yellow, and he grabs it. Lap 14, yellow.
Well,
the 6-lap shootout.
What has Pounds learned over that run that can help him potentially against your leader? Because like I said, I feel like that gap closed up, or didn't necessarily close up, but stopped growing.
Yes.
And we know Pounds is one to watch on restart. So
Pounds is a driver who races up in Bakersfield, California. Slick tracks, he knows them well.
We saw Pounds do a slide job in the line to get pit passes.
Yeah, he sure did. So what does he have here for the leader right now? Morris in the number 24, Brady Morris. 24M machine, your leader, Corey Sample from Winnemucca. No stranger to dry tracks as well. In third, Josh Combs from Northern California. He's more of a stranger.
Head game time.
Yep. So Jeffrey, we saw both drivers working in different grooves, like you said, searching.
Look at this modified.
Hey, it's got no fenders. So it'll be a 6-lap shootout to the finish here. Lap number 14 of 20. Brady Morris is the guy who's biting his nails now because he had himself the race in his hands. He had it all covered until that caution come out.
Are the lights out?
They are out.
They're out, but the
quad war. The quad war on the back
the
straightaway.
pace car. The honorary pace car.
just does not
I
like
can
using that left
find
leg.
my way.
Oh, yellow comes back out.
I can go the distance. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. If I can be strong. He knows every mile will be worth his while. All right.
Yeah.
Now
I'm excited
I
for
think
this
we're
one.
ready.
I'm excited for this one, Jeffrey. It's been a long off season. 3 events into the 3 weekends of the year.
That's right.
Brady Morris bringing the field to the green. Restart with 6 laps to go. All right, here comes Sample looking to the inside of Pounds for the second spot. 3 wide out of turn number 2. Behind it, around goes 17 of Osborne.
Nice work by everyone to avoid that.
But Pounds still fighting up high.
Look at him going down that higher line, Tommy.
And we're going to see another yellow. Osborne.
Yep.
Unable to fire it back up. You and I weren't in the driver's meeting, but I wonder if it's one and done and 2 are through.
Well, it's definitely not one and done, because we would have been out of cars by now. Lap number 14, 6 laps to go. Lights are going out, it looks like.
We're going to try this 6-lap shootout one more time.
All right. Oh, I thought you were playing music for a second.
No, not me.
Like guitar.
Moore's going to bring the field back to the green. Well, Sample, he tried to do it. What he's doing now, to the inside for the second spot. Brad Pounds up high in the 15B machine.
Oh, in trouble for the 34, off the pace.
Yeah.
And Tommy, it looks like that car is going to make it into the pit area.
Just barely the 34 of Anthony Forta.
Oh, shame for that 34, right outside the top 5.
And your leader the whole race long, Morris, opening up a 5-car length lead over the second spot battle between Pounds and Sample.
Pounds pulls away from Sample. Now it's Combs right into that 4th spot. And
Gary Spears around in turn number 2. This could bring out a caution. And it maybe, maybe not, and it does. There's caution with 4 laps to go.
they're milking it.
I tell you what, we had a wild start, a green flag run through the middle, and a slow ending to this one.
So I wonder what happened here to Forte. That 34 machine
You
was.
can see the left front control arm is busted. Left front suspension.
I wonder if there was contact on the restart, maybe. But it's like the car just shut off.
Yeah, something knocked the power out of it.
Is that Justin Dunn?
It sure is. He's telling him to go back out and hit the pace car.
Justin Dunn. I remember we were covering the Nationals out at Santa Maria near the end of last year, and it was a 2-day show, and they decided, you know what? What if we didn't they come out for the Sunday portion, like the second day?
Yeah, that was at Santa Maria. Yep.
And they drove all the way out there, and then it rained on them.
Rained out. That's a long drive because he came from this area north.
Yeah.
That's a 4-hour drive.
From here?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's 2 hours for us. 2
Is it
hours
only
away
2
from
hours
here.
for us?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We're in the middle of those 2.
Dang, man. All right. Lap 16 restart, 4 laps to go.
All right, so can Sample get the job done around Pounds? That's been the battle here at the end of this one. Corey Sample, the only driver going into the high side, but he'll get a run to the inside from jamming Josh Combs out of turn number 2 into turn number 3. And he will not.
How about Pounds getting a good exit out of turn number 4 on the bumper of your leader?
3 laps to go. Brad Pounds, the dominator at Bakersfield Speedway. And trouble into turn number 2. And we go yellow because of the 17 in turn number 4. Andy Obertello made some contact. And around he went on the inside.
He was in the 5th spot.
Yeah. Battling with Josh Combs there. He got tight out of turn number 2 and contact was made.
There was a debate in race control earlier if there was a 129 car here. And one guy was like, I'm telling you guys, there was a 129. And everyone's like, what are you talking about? I think the one is just so small.
It is, yeah.
That everyone was in disbelief. I think we might have hit it, Tom. It might be 3 and you're free.
3 and you're free to leave. Well, Osborne gave it one hell of a try. I'm sure this is a condition, though, for Osborne that he's probably not used to a slick track, and there's not much to lean on in the corners on a slick track.
No, I'm looking forward to see, you know what the fun part about racing, though, Tommy, is there's always something you can learn. And I feel like there might be that day where 3 and you're free, but, hey, you could come back maybe next year, continue for wins. We've seen it. We've seen drivers just pick it up, and whether, you know, talking with the right people or
and just getting seat time as well. Whether the lights came back on here, so this 3 lap to go shootout.
Flagman, man. Probably getting tired. Wasn't there a race that we were at once where the flagman, like I think a red flag came out and the flagman waved it the entire time?
Yes.
That guy probably had some serious muscle.
He did. He had some stamina for sure.
It's his workout. All right, can Pounds do anything? That 24 car, Tommy, is looking unbeatable.
Made every restart count here so far. 3 lap shootout. We're back to green. And Pounds with a run to the inside. Almost had his door out of turn number 2, but slips back. Pounds gonna try that high side now. Sample looking low. Pounds lost some time. As Brady Morris, he's been true to his low side, loyal to it. What that'll do is extend his lead as Pounds now falls into the lap with a 0-0 of Corey Sample for that 2nd spot. Bow to the white flag waves, 1 more to go. Down the back straightaway, Pounds holds on to the 2nd spot.
That's the battle for 5th right there, but Tommy, bring him on.
Number 24 of Brady Morris coming to the checkered flag. Your winner, night number 1 of the Winter Heat Weekend at Perris Auto Speedway. I want to throw this disclaimer out. Brady Morris is what I believe is what is written on our sheet.
Of course, it's are we going to see some unhappiness here? You might know better than I do. I didn't really see this incident.
The 07 and the 129?
No, I was looking at Obertello.
Oh, you mean Obertello? Okay,
but I feel like he's past the point. I want to mention the 07, Tommy, 5th place finisher, the last car to show up. Oh, no, actually, Streeter ended up being the last car to show up.
Second to last car.
But this was, There you have it, folks. The roundup on the night. We'll be back here tomorrow night to bring you more racing from Perris Auto Speedway, this 2-day show.
Don't miss it tomorrow night. I know a lot of people are watching the Chili Bowl, but guess what happens tomorrow? Or actually, I should clarify.
We're going to eat chili.
A lot of people are watching Chili Bowl. A lot of people are watching racing at Arizona Speedway. But what's going to happen tomorrow? Nobody's going to be watching anything but low-budget TV. Because all those races are done. The grand finale is here on Sunday.
D-U-N. Done. Nice of Perris to let us come on out here.
I love it. We do not get the chance too often to be out here. Tonight's one of those chances. As here comes your winner. Oh, it's Bradley, of course.
And what were you saying?
Brady. Now I gotta look to see if
you were so close.
See, I found my issue. Their L is very poorly written. Does that look like a?
It looks like brandy. Look at it. Look at this right here, folks. Wait,
folks, this is what we were dealing with.
Whoa,
Right
that looks like Brindley.
Sorry that Brady was my best guess, but Bradley Morris, folks, is your winner here tonight. Night number 1 of the Winter Heat Weekend.
All right, the field is rolling out of the pit area. We're going to get you the starting lineup after they roll on by. This will be the last main event of the weekend. Sun's still well in the sky. All right, Tommy, starting on the pole. The number 33A machine. This driver, Wormsbecker, Billy Wormsbecker. Outside of him is the number 70 machine. I'm getting all my stuff off. T-Dog in the house. I love that name.
Oh, yeah.
Terry Hirschberger, T-Dog. Inside of row number 2 as we go 1 to go at the line, the 129 machine of Andy Obertello. And outside of him, the number 40 machine, Tommy.
That is Keith Altig.
And then row number 3 to the inside.
It had Jammin' Josh Combs in it, but he's in the infield right now.
Huh. So he might be having an issue. So that was supposed to be turned,
row 3 inside.
Row 3 to the inside. The 1-2 machine of Josh Combs with some sort of issue. Had a good run last night. Then we got the 00 machine starting outside of row number 3, Corey Sample. We're going to stick with the rows that are currently in front of us. So row number 4 to the inside, the 15B machine, the Dominator, Brad Pounds. Outside of him, the 75 JR machine.
Chaz Baca Jr.
Then we slip back to row 5 to the inside, the 04. Another Altig in the house.
Joseph Altig.
It's funny because I'm scrolling to the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because it's backwards. And then sorry about that. 44K of Kelsey Foley. Then we got the 24 in the house. This driver did real well last night, Bradley Morris. It won the race. And we have the 29, Charles Becker, rounding out the field. That's it, but we're seeing what's happening with Josh Combs.
Yeah.
12 cars here for the main event.
Wondering what's going on with Jammin' Josh Combs right now.
Don't know.
From Sacramento.
Yeah, a bit of a drive. We used to online race with Josh Combs.
Yeah, we did.
We had a group that would do some online racing back in the days of NASCAR Racing 2003. And Josh cheated.
He always did.
Always cheated.
Well, hopefully that race car's not cheating him right now, because he's trying to get up to the field, but the last 2 times the car would not allow him to.
We are seeing the 1 to go, and Josh seems to be pulling up to the field. But it looks like he might have to start from the rear of it now. It'll be interesting, Tommy, because I forget where Josh finished, but I know it was up there.
Yeah, he had a run for it last night, and he's going to have to make a run for it again tonight.
Yeah, but our winner starting back in row number 5. Second place starting back in row number 3. So we're going to see some jostling, I think, here to start off the race. Getting ready for the final main event of the weekend. Green flag is in the air. Turn number 1, Wormsbecker going to take the early lead over T-Dog Obertello to the 3rd position. Clean start so far. Last night, second turn, we had a stack up with a bunch of cars getting involved. Not tonight. Three wide nearly. Pounds looking at the inside, getting past T-Dog. Altig follows through. Top five still jostling for position. Here comes Hershberger to the inside. And now he's going to have Sample to deal with. Three wide down the front straightaway. Your winner from last night's on the inside of it all. Morris in that 24 machine.
Great racing going on right now. Multiple grooves in play.
Oh, and here's trouble, and a nice job by everybody to get around it. Altig in the 40.
We're staying green.
Caution, flag, lap number 3.
Not for long staying green. Obertello was just starting to make a run for the lead on Wormsbecker, but the yellow comes out. As Altig continues on.
And the 04 machine pulling it into the pits, Tom. You saw on the get-go that 04, just on exit of turn number 2, it's like the car, he went down on the gas and it just didn't really want to go. Some kind of mechanical issue for this car that was not here last night. Maybe working out the bugs for the 2018 season. Which if you're going to do it tonight.
Yeah, points don't matter.
It's like whose line?
Exactly.
So you know, I did not choose this song to be played.
So we'll see. It looks like they're giving the 04 some time. Billy Wormsbecker is your leader right now, local racer out here at Perris Auto Speedway. He knows how to get around this half mile. Andy Obertello in the second spot in the 129 machine.
Yep.
Brad Pounds in third. Hershberger fourth, fifth. The 00 from Winnemucca. Corey Sample. And we stay yellow.
It's interesting because I came into today wondering if it was going to be another showdown between Morris in the 24 and Pounds in the 15, thinking that those two were going to go at it again. And right now, I mean, I know we're still very early in this race, lap number 2, but there's going to be some work to do for these drivers.
Especially Morris in that 24.
Yeah, and keep an eye on Combs. We might be able to see him follow through as well. And we're given the 1 to go, anticipating a restart this time by.
Here we go.
Green flag.
Obertello looking.
Obertello gets a good run. Will it stick? He's trying to hang on to it. A lot of these drivers had to adjust those setups for the track conditions here. And Obertello still working that inside line. Not going to clear, though.
Hershberger got way sideways. Jeffrey up front, still battling 2 rows deep.
Yeah, this is good racing. Sample now part of it in the 00, but Pounds with a great run out of turn number 2. And working that outside line is the 24 machine of Morris. Morris getting around Hershberger. 70 machine T-Dog slipping back a little bit, but side-by-side battle into turn number 3. Sample to the inside of Wormsbecker.
Sample starting to shed some skin.
He's just giving you a sample. I'll laugh at my own joke, that's fine.
Losing some of that side skirt.
Side-by-side down the back straightaway. It's Foley to look into the inside of Hershberger this time. And now Combs gets together, and the 2 of them get stuck. And Altig just slides in there for the photo shoot.
He wanted to be in the replay.
Yeah.
I think you're right, Jeff. We might have 2 stuck modifieds.
Yeah, they hooked. And they'd never unhooked. Altig rolls away. See the 00 team right now taking a close look at the dangling body parts off of Corey Sample's machine. Ran down from their hauler. Might be getting some word from race control on that end. The 04 of Altig looking to return on the racetrack. And both, with a little direction from the track officials, they were able to get unstuck. So here's the replay. Foley kind of backs up, Combs throws it in, and the two of them get to know each other real well.
And at the beginning of this clip, you can see the side skirt starting to fall off of Sample, but yeah, going into the corner.
And I don't think there's too bad of damage right now from what I'm observing. As you can see,
it looks like they just leaned on each other.
Yeah.
Combs might have a right front toe out.
Doesn't look too bad.
No.
The observation on track.
And then Altig just saying, hello.
Looks like we're going to be restarting next time by. Obertello the leader, Pounds in second. Sample third. Did not pit. They're not worrying about it right now. It's just a side skirt that's dangling off of that car. Wormsbecker, Baca, the top five. Green flag. Not getting up to pace. That 04 machine of Altig. Looks like he's able to get it going now, though. And slipping into the top five. Don't look now, but the 24 of Morris is coming.
Baca with a great run out of turn 2 as well.
Lap 6 on the board. Baca working a way high line. And it's going to work.
Battle up front for the lead. Here comes Brad Pounds. Looking for a way around Andy Obertello.
Great racing up front. You've got two packs. The battle for the lead. Pounds looks to the outside. Obertello says, I don't think so. Now into turn number 1. And Pounds has it on the outside. It looks like he might be able to take it side by side for third into turn number 3 as well. Baca looking to get around Sample. Pounds clears for the lead. Oh, got tight there. Sample shut the door. Just behind all these battles is the 24 of Morris.
He
saw this car win last night in pretty dominating fashion.
Making a run for it right now.
The next time by will be halfway in this modified race. Around goes the 40. No, he keeps it going straight. But Altig, I want to mention the 04 machine of Altig. Both Altigs are back on pace.
Here comes Baca to the high side.
Pounds is pulling away, and he knows why. Got to make sure he's gaps himself between himself and that 24 machine. Sample looks to the inside. Obertello holding the high side. Baca looking where to go. Maybe stick with that outside line, but no, the sliding door shuts again. Baca throws it in hard. Here comes that 24 machine of Morris. Really just nowhere to go right now, Tommy.
This is incredible to watch. Great racing up front from second place on back.
Pounds is taking his time and pulling away. Some contact in the back and keep it going straight, but it was Wormsbecker getting into the left rear of Combs. Combs has moved into the top 6 at this point after his wreck earlier. Oh no, Combs is off the pace now, Tommy. It looks like a left rear flat tire. And this will bring out the caution. Combs sits over in turn number 4.
I was wondering where he was.
It was contact between himself and the 33A machine that looks like it cut down this tire. Combs it's just not been his day.
No, not been his, yeah. Not today.
Had issues before we even saw the green flag. And now I think we're looking at a left rear flat tire. Or worse. Again, whenever you see the rear wheels take a shot in any capacity, it could break something, but that is a flat tire for Combs. I was wondering if we were going to see something. The way they had contact.
Doesn't look like he's in any rush.
No, and Josh Combs, driver that we've seen race dirt, asphalt. He's got a bit of a resume.
Oh, yeah.
But like you said, I don't think they're in any rush right now to change up. I hope the crewman walked up and said, "What's wrong?
What's the matter? We just gave you a bigger stacker in the rear."
All right, lap 12, restart. It's getting good up front. Pound sees the green flag. He gets on the gas. Obertello, Sample, Baca, and Morris, the top 5.
Well, did this caution help Baca? Did it help Morris?
Morris slips, just lost a lot of time. Side by side further back in the pack. Hertzberger to the inside of Foley. Foley gonna hold on to that position. Morris now under pressure from Wormsbecker for the 6th plug. Sample and Baca continue to go at it themselves. They just cannot sort this out.
It's fun to watch, though. I'll let them continue on.
Oh, yeah, keep going, guys. It's looking real good as Pounds continues to lead. Obertello in second. Great race. It continues. In trouble over turn number 4. A couple cars stacking in. Both Altig machines involved, as well as Becker's number 29. That one started. It looked like the 40 machine over-rotated out of exit of turn number 4. 29 tried to woe it up, but the 04 was not able to.
Not a lot of contact between the two since they're all driving away.
No, it looked like the rear end to the door. Shouldn't be much, if any, suspension issues there.
You know what I love?
What do you
That's
love?
the last main event, right?
Yeah, it is.
Nobody's loading up. They're all watching.
Well, heck yeah.
Nobody on a trailer. Okay, maybe Fritz.
We'll give him a pass. He probably needed to pull on the trailer with the momentum he had.
Yeah. We got the sample,
Okay.
sample fan club up there watching from the rooftop. That looks like a trip zone for sure.
What are those, solar panels?
Yeah. Probably what they need from in Winnemucca.
Winnemucca Road.
All right, Jeffrey, we've got this one 6-lap shootout.
Pounds is looking good, but I think we're still sorting things out right now. Green flag. What will we see on this restart? Is Morris able to have a better one, because he struggled on the last restart in that number 24. Baca to the outside of Sample. Sample again says, "Nah, I didn't notice you." In the wall goes Becker on the back straightaway. He continues. I think Baca is just trying to figure out what's going on in the rear suspension of the 00.
Yeah. Just taking a look at it the whole race.
Look at that 75 soar on that outside line. He's there, and he's almost in the wall. Maybe caught it. At some point, patience is going to become an issue here.
You have to have them up, but it's still a short track.
Absolutely. Baca again to the outside line of Sample. Hanging it wide. Downs continues to lead Obertello in second. Battle further back between Foley and Wormsbecker. They have contact. But up front, the best battle on track is what we're watching. These drivers have been going at it all race long. Baca losing a little bit of time to Sample. Might have to deal.
Oh, here comes Morris.
With Morris. Hey, Had to try. White
did.
flag is in the air. Brad Pounds, they call him the Dominator. And he had his turn at dominating here today. Perris Auto Speedway at a turn number 4, the checkered flag for the 15B of Brad Pounds. It will be Obertello, Sample, Baca, and Morris, the top 5. Wurzbecker holds off Foley, and both Altigs follow each other to the finish with T-Dog, Becker, and that is the running order of those still running at the end of this one.
Runner-up last night, winner here tonight, the Dominator, Brad Pounds from Bakersfield.
It was worth that trip.
I think so. They made it worth it.
Tommy, look over here, just real quick. I just want to observe these two drivers.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know.
Oh, of course, now they behave on the front straightaway.
Well, yeah, if you're going to behave in one spot of the track, it's going to be in front of the officials. There was contact. I don't know if it involved T-Dog, though. So they might have just been kind of shaking it down. Not necessarily having anything to do with each other. I will say this real quick. We collected dirt.
We got dirt to take home with us. A piece of the track for a souvenir.
Well, Tommy, I am glad that we were able to make it out for this event.
Me too.
This is our first time together out here doing a live stream at this event. Or I should say at Perris. I think our second ever time live streaming from here.
Yes.
So definitely looking forward to the February event. Mark it on your calendars. Join us for that event. We will be here. We will be streaming. We will have replays available of that event as well. So, and look at the nice shiny car that just pulled
Whoa,
out.
wait a minute. Big Daddy rolling onto the track.
Like
Sorry,
that.
Brad. He's going to get out of the car probably right now.
No, it's
But
Brad can wait.
Look at this, folks. Holy cow.
They're going to shoot a
Is
commercial.
this what Brad Pounds just won? Did he win an old Mercedes?
I don't know, but he's out of the car.
Or maybe the Mercedes showed up at the wrong time.
Looking for the car wash. He definitely took a wrong turn.
Sorry, our ADHD kicked in.
The guy's looking for his handicap spot.
Man. It's all shined up for a dirt track.
That car looks real nice. Hopefully they slap numbers on it and race it in the factory stocks.
Once again, thank you so much for spending your
Well,
Sunday with us.
there's your modified winner here this Sunday afternoon.
Be sure to check out all our social
Manzella, Scott Pounds,
Facebook and
and Brad Pounds all getting a trophy here tonight.
on Twitter, we're Perris.
And I had fun, Jeffrey. Can't wait to be back here February 10th and 11th for the PASCAR opening weekend
Here in February.
here at Perris Auto Speedway.
Yeah, good to see a nice, pretty clean day of racing out here.
Yep.
So, yeah, like you said, cannot wait to be back out here. We're Low Budget TV. You're Tommy Mason.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Jeffrey Best. And, folks, we will see you at the races.
Good evening, everybody.